crazy how people, when they're sad, want to listen to sad music. I feel like sometimes people just need to listen to something real. I don't really care for people jumping around, bouncing and singing and dancing or anything like that. I would more rather people be interested and intrigued and maybe a little bit scared. My name is Enzo. My stage name is Sndngchllz, and I'm a vocalist, producer, writer, DJ. Even the name Sndngchllz is for the purpose, like I've always wanted to write music that is gonna make you feel something, you know? So I've always tried to be very intense in the way that I write. My creative process, I think, varies depending on who I'm working with, where I am, how I feel, I guess. For the most part, I'm like very inspired by like everyone down here. These guys are like insane, you know? They're like super, super driven, super talented, and have like incredible like respect for their craft and everyone else's.
Go ahead, Chris. One potato boy. Chris, what?
Oh man, I wasn't ready. I'm not ready for any of those. It's like I'm trying.
I'm gonna throw you the big one. All right? The big
No, don't throw me
right there.
I didn't know you were.
Growing up in Broward is like a really weird childhood. For most of my childhood, we spent like skating, you know, like causing mischief, like drinking and smoking Black and Milds at the age of 13, like bullshitting, you know what I mean? Saying fuck the rules as a little kid has forced a lot of us to incorporate that into our art. I got really into rock, and you know, I started playing in a band around like 7th grade. 7th grade was like that year, you know, we had like a skate park built next to the school. You know, that's where everybody just got into fucking trouble. Everybody was smoking weed and drinking, and like, I honestly haven't been to that skate park in years, so I don't really know what state it's in nowadays, but I know everybody still skates there and shit.
My name is Robert. People call me Bobber. I skate every day for at least 7 hours a day. I appreciate Broward because I live out here, you know, I was born here, but I could care less about the people. I just care more about like the culture that it's brought me. That's about it. The culture out here for me, it's skateboarding. It's like riding with my homies to like street spots and like killing shit, you know? Like, don't give a fuck what the cops say, you know, go and run these streets. But like, that's kind of deteriorating out here too. I don't really see that out here anymore. I don't see kids coming out here to skate. I see kids coming out here to, you know, just get high. People think that they're real, like that they're real and they're cool, and that just because they steal and, you know, do heavy drugs, that makes them a real ass G-ass person, you know. But then you got like the other half to them that's just like, fuck, I'm only doing this because everybody else is doing this, you know.
And then there was this movie theater down the street called Flippers. I got kicked out of Flippers a couple of times for like spraying silly string in like movie theaters and shit when I was a kid. In high school, yeah, I went to MacArthur, which is right down the street. It's all in the same area in Hollywood. That place was just like so crazy. Like everything about that place was just like intense, you know. I met some of like my favorite people there, some of my best friends.
Pretty much, I'll tell you how it all started though. There was this guy that had a studio. Not a studio. One of our homies, his name is David. He had an apartment. We would go there and try to create, you know, like we were young and inspired, and yeah, and everybody was hungry to like do something, you know, like whatever they liked, I felt like they could do it, you know. So like
We used to throw shows in that
we used to
apartment.
throw shows,
Like parties. We would have like a bunch of like secret sets, like people coming through, like going away parties for people. It was fun. Like we had set up a recording studio inside his room, like within a. It was like when we were still recording in closets. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, a couple of years ago, it wasn't really like this. It wasn't like, or at least for like our like alternative like community, it wasn't really like this. Like there wasn't really much of like a crazy amount of unity. Like everyone kind of knew each other. Now it's much more like you know, everybody's trying to help everybody out. Like
Everybody's trying to work with each other, you know. A lot of
yeah,
people are
like
trying to work
everybody's
with
extending their resources to everybody else.
I love making music. I love it. I love making music. I love recording. I love writing. I love producing. I love composing. I like helping other people make music. But it gets boring. You know what I mean? And sometimes I hit these crazy creative slumps where I just can't write. I'm in no way, shape, or form a fashion designer, but I like to do math and like figure things out and draw and stuff like that. So my friend Eric, he runs a brand called Scraps from America. We've gotten together a couple of times to make a couple of garments. We've worked on the t-shirts.
So yeah, Sndngchllz merch tees. 001 thing. I run with scissors, over patched with a Mickey rat on it. It's pretty tight. These are on sale at the pop-up as well. So I like designed like a crude design of this little bag and like the seams and stuff. We took it to him, and this is actually all produced out of recycled denim pretty much. And we put like a little bit of padding from like pillows and like teddy bears and shit like that. Just so it'll have like a little bit more body. The bag doesn't sit so flat. Waist strap is functional. It has like, you know, like the fucking buttons and stuff. These are like the fresh pair of jeans he made for me as well. These are pretty tight. Little patchwork. Just a little bit like reconstruction and stuff. Some patches on there and stuff. It's pretty tight.
I wish I could say that I have this grand master plan on how I'm gonna finesse the world, but for the most part, it's just important, I think, right now for me to learn everything about the business as well as be free in the way that I create. Right now, I don't really care about getting signed. I would love to have a budget to work under so that I can do more of my big scale ideas and not have to wait or have to like water things down.
Right now we're at the backstage bathroom because we don't have a green room. So I'm gonna get dressed. It's 20 minutes till showtime. So yeah, it's about that time to start getting real sweaty and real stressed. There we are. How's everybody doing tonight? We go by the name of Sndngchllz.
Poison, 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 poison. Let it go. I won't be here. What's the point of even letting go? What's the point? I guess this is goodbye. Once and for all. Goodbye, my angel.
Thank you so much, 3 points. You've been amazing. This is so much fun for me.
The industry has changed completely, you know, like people don't just get picked up off the street and you get signed. It's more like you have to already come with that buzz. You already have to come with that like reputation for someone to even look at you. It's easy, you know what I mean, to get desperate, especially in a climate like this in South Florida where everybody creates, everybody throws shows, everybody can perform, you know, everybody can make art, everybody's doing film, everybody's doing music. It's just like you tend to like see other people's success and you're like, man, I need to get that, you know, like why am I not there, you know what I'm saying? But like I've been trying to like not like look at what everybody else is doing, kind of close up my peripherals and just focus on what I want, you know? I feel like in my case, I just want to continue being original, continue being myself. I just want to keep everything very honest And I think that's my key to success, at least, you know? Like, obviously I'm not huge, but I'm sure that if I had the ears, I would be huge.
What is there left to say? We're over anyway. Well, I focus on your strength.